Okay, I think what I would do, if I could go back in time and I could change any one event in history, I think what I would do is go back to day one and work hand in hand with God on making the world. And I'd have a whole list prepared by the time this actually happened, but as it stands now, alligators would be gone. We would have chocolate trees everywhere. Everybody would have a chocolate tree, and you could just take a piece of chocolate off the tree and throw it into the ground, and then another chocolate tree would come up. And then we would have steak trees, because I like steak, but I don't like killing. I really don't like killing anything for food. So if it's avoidable and we can just make a tree, just a tree where we could just grab T-bones and porterhouses and filet mignons right off the trees, that would be awesome. And then I think in addition to chocolate and steak trees, we don't really need them to be steaks. We could just make fruit taste like steak. Like if you could make an apple taste like a steak, we'd work it out. It'd be a brainstorming thing, I think. I couldn't do it all myself, but I'm sure with God's assistance, we could come up with some really fantastic ideas. Water would be cool if it was more jello-y, for instance. And you could jump in it, you could just, like Jello. That would be cool if water was like Jello. And you wouldn't know the difference, because to you, Jello water would be normal. And only God and I would know that it really was supposed to not be like that. But we changed it and flavored it. And to you it would be normal. You wouldn't even know. And then I figure I can avoid any possible time paradoxes that I might run into with God, because if you think about it and you're going to travel back in time, you actually could create a chain of events which leads to you not being born. And I think that if you're working with God directly, you can work out some kind of deal with Him and say, hey, we're going to make a lot of changes here, I'm going to give you some great ideas, and in return I would just like you to ensure that I will in fact be born. I think it's fair, and I think He'd probably do it. I don't know. We'll see when I get there to talk to Him about it. But very good possibility you wake up tomorrow and water is Jello and you've got a Kit Kat tree. So